if I don't care how big the subsets are, how many subsets of n things are there in all, without regard to how big the subsets are? Right, so here I have my n objects, A, B, C, etc. One subset is the trivial subset, the empty set, right? No set with no elements. That's a subset of every set. So that's a subset of this particular set. Okay? Another subset is the whole thing, A, B, C, etc. I'm going to change the symbols here just so that we don't have to think about an infinite number and we have a definite number. Let's call this A1, A2, etc. on up to AN. So there's n objects in all. That's our set. That's supposed to be a curly brace. Okay, so there's one. Here's another subset. Okay, here's another subset. Here's another subset. Here's another subset. Right? There's a whole lot of different subsets we can make. How many are there in all? 2 to the n. Okay. Good answer. I like that answer. Where is that answer coming from? Let's consider these objects to be labeled in some order, okay, like they are there, A1, A2, A3. So they're enumerated in some particular order. We can think of making a subset as a sequence of trials. So what happens at the first stage is we decide, is object A1 going to be in the subset? Okay? And so this is stage 1 where we're figuring out, is A1 in the subset? And we might have yes, no. Okay? At stage 2, we figure out, is A2 in the subset? Okay? And again, this branches to yes, no, right, et cetera. And at every stage, we're deciding whether the next element is going to be in the subset or not. When we get to the bottom of this at stage n, how many leaves is this upside-down tree going to have? Well, we have a sequence of trials. There's 2 possibilities for the outcome of each trial, no matter what happened at the previous stage, right? No matter whether A1 is in the subset or not, you have 2 choices. Do you include A2 or do you not include A2? Whether A1 and A2 are in the subset or not, do you include A3 or do you not include A3? So when you get down to the bottom, you've got, by the fundamental rule of counting, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times so forth, 2 equals 2 to the n leaves on that tree. Each leaf on that tree corresponds to a subset of A1 through AN. You know, every time you go to the left, you've included an element. Every time you go to the right, you've excluded that element at that level. Is this clear? Okay, so another way to think about it is that you've got sort of an n-digit binary number where you could write, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, right, et cetera. So this would be, 0 would mean exclude A1, include A2, include A3, exclude, include AN, right? It's like so this would be a way of coding a particular subset of this that would have 3 elements, A2, A3, and AN. Well, how many strings like that are there? Well, you have 2 choices for each bit, right? The first one can be a 0, 1, second one can be a 0, 1, third can be a 0, 1, on to the nth can be a 0 or a 1. So there's 2 to the n possibilities. Same reasoning.